Hello guys, how are you? How you guys doing today? I'm doing good. God bless you guys wherever you are around the world. Guys, today before we get down to business, I want to point something out to you. I don't know if you've noticed it, but this Arsenal hate thing is becoming increasingly worrying somehow. And it points to the fact that truly Arsenal Football Club is going places. It's getting bigger and better. You know, the so-called pundits, the so-called pundits, you know, many of them seem to be, to allow us the success of Arsenal Football Club to drive them to a point of, I don't know which word to use, forgive me to use the word, foolishness. I'm so sorry to use that word, but it looks like it. Because many of them, the things they say would not just make sense at all. You know, when you listen to them talk, you'll be astounded, you know, from the way they talk and the nature of the things they say about Arsenal Football Club. You know, these guys are there to analyze the game, you know, professionally and deliver judgment professionally. But on most occasions, it has never happened like that. You know, to some of them, Arsenal will never ever do good. To some of them, Arsenal will always be whatever they have it in their head that Arsenal is. They refuse to see the changes that are happening and things that are going on at Arsenal Football Club. You know, just watch these clips.
You know what? I'm just going to start right away with what seems to be like John Obi Mikel talking about Newcastle and Arsenal. Listen to this.
A dead ball, down to 10 men. Your captain is out because he got injured. First thing you should do, put that ball on in throw-in, squeeze them up, and make sure you stand for break. More assured.
36 goals, Eddie. Aggressive, to your point. They're proactive. They're busy out of possession. They're a real good team out of possession. 2 corners. Ultimately, Arsenal again, John. Stat that blew my mind. Since the 22-23 season, I think it's now 36 goals that Arsenal have scored from corners. That is 15 more, John, than anyone else.
And he spent close to $1 billion, isn't he?
And to be the new Stoke.
But he hasn't spoken about how Chelsea spent that much money and they're not challenging for the title yet. So, yeah, it's very fair from him. Like, yes, if you wanna call yourself objective, John, it's fine. Let's talk about Chelsea as well.
Turning into new Stoke, isn't it? That's Arsenal. Turning into new Stoke. They get goals from throw-ins, they get goals from corner kicks, they get goals from free kicks, and you spend $1 billion and you can't score, you know, in open play. It's crazy. It's crazy. They were so unlucky yesterday, but yes, they did win the game. But they were so unlucky. I thought, like I've just said, Newcastle were absolutely brilliant. I thought they started the game, they were absolutely brilliant. You know, the way they played, they were aggressive, they were first on everything, they won the first balls, they won the duels. That's what you want in massive.
Why is he lying? Arsenal were better than Newcastle. Even Eddie Howe said that they didn't play up to the level, and Arsenal were on top of Newcastle from minute 1 until the end. And Newcastle as well. They scored from a cross as well. It's not like, oh my God, Newcastle outplayed Arsenal. Arsenal had way more chances than Newcastle at St. James's Park. No, disingenuous.
Fixtures like that. You want your players to be up for it, and Newcastle were up for it. Absolutely up for it. I think Tonali is an absolute brilliant player for them. A brilliant player for them.
He's going to go on and talk about the players and all this stuff, but wait to hear what he says about Arsenal later.
He didn't try. Okay, you know what? It was my mistake. Let me try to make amends for it. Comes out, no man's land, and of course, header from Saliba. But again, it comes down to players having experience in games. And Nick Pope will look back at it. I thought he was absolutely fantastic yesterday, Nick Pope. Played really, make some brilliant saves. And that's what you call a top goalkeeper, making top saves.
Yeah.
He was brilliant again, But again, it comes down to them losing the game. And Arsenal.
So do you want to say that Arsenal won the game, them losing the game? It's astonishing.
I thought yesterday, very, very lucky. Very lucky. Yes.
Arsenal very lucky to win against Newcastle. Oh my.
They did win the game. And I hear people saying, that's what champions are made of. What? Champions are made of Arsenal, champions. They just won a game. They're not champions. What they say, this is what champions are made of. When if Liverpool say yes, this is how they win games. They never never give up attitude. Yes, but Arsenal talking about this is what champions are made of. Give me a fucking break, mate.
They've not done it yet.
They haven't done it yet. They haven't done.
He's right. They haven't done it yet. But this is the mentality that he was calling Arsenal out for. Is it so disingenuous? He's calling Arsenal out for not being open and not trying. And they are trying and they show mentality and they win games. Even Liverpool fans said that Arsenal win at Newcastle shows that they are serious about competing with Liverpool. Even Liverpool fans are thinking that, but John Obi Mikel, Mr. John, doesn't think that.
You know, they argue about winning 2 trophies, which is the Community Shield. That's not a trophy.
No,
that's not a trophy.
He has this argument in his head, of course, yeah.
I don't think Arsenal can win the Premier League this season. I don't think so.
Why he doesn't think the Arsenal can win the Premier League? It's so strange.
I think that's the mindset of it. With the team they have the best squad in the Premier League, no doubt about it. Absolutely no doubt about it. But when you watch that game yesterday, the way they played, I don't think mentally, I think they're very, very weak.
They were so fucking strong in that Newcastle game that they went behind and came back at 1 at St. James's Park for the first time in some time. Yet he's talking about the mentality. That's fucking nuts.
No, I think mentally they're weak side. And if you can be able to bully them and be aggressive for Arsenal.
Yeah, because Newcastle were able to bully them.
You have the upper hand. And I watched that game yesterday. For the best part of 80 minutes, 85 minutes, Newcastle were very aggressive, bullied Arsenal.
Newcastle were under the cosh. Nick Pope was man of the match. What is he talking about?
And you can see Saka was always on the floor. One thing I again have to say, credit to the referee yesterday. Oh, fantastic. We don't give them enough credit. We always.
He's gonna go and talk about the referee, but this is absolutely crazy. So, God, let me know in the comment section, guys. Is he lost his mind or something? But listen what Jamie O'Hara said. I wanted to actually do this with you because there is the other section, of course. So let me just see what Jamie O'Hara was talking with Jason Cundy about this. You know what I mean? He was talking with Jason Cundy about what does it mean and all this stuff. And, so I wanted to actually hear what you guys think about this. You know what I mean? Like, here you go, it's monitor output. So let's just do this, of course. I want to hear what you guys think because this was a crazy clip. Watch this.
Arsenal there's just a little bit more about the whole body of work that Arsenal put together right now that I feel they are better placed right now to go and win the title. Now, the Champions League's different because you're going to have a bad 10 minutes to lose the Champions League. That's totally... He's done have a bad...
So Jason Cundy's being honest. He's a Chelsea fan. He's being honest. He's being honest about what Arsenal are doing. He hasn't said they're favourites. He hasn't said they're going to be better than Liverpool. He said they're putting themselves in the right place. Watch Jamie O'Hara.
Bad 10 minutes to lose the Premier League. If you're good enough, you'll win it. Champions League's different. Arsenal will be there or thereabouts, mate. They might have a bad refereeing decision. There might be a bad decision defensively. But over the course of this year, Arsenal go deep in this competition, and they're going to go very, very close. I think they win the Premier League, and it's up to Liverpool.
Mate, what's going on with you, by the way?
What do you mean?
What do you mean they're going to win the Premier League? And you nearly said they're going to win the Champions League.
No, I think they go deep in the Champions League. I think they will. They are good enough, mate. They are. They are. When everyone's fit.
Jamie O'Hara's hurting, bro. He is hurting. He knows that what Jason Cundy is saying is true. The Arsenal have placed themselves in a very good place to actually go and win the Premier League.
They're a problem. Why are you laughing at? Why are you being nasty?
No, I'm not being nasty. I'm just,
Spurs.
what?
No, listen, do you know what your problem?
No, but
right? You can't see beyond it. I'm a Chelsea fan.
Hey, we had a good result last night.
I would hate nothing more than that Arsenal win anything, right? But come on, be fair. You're not fair, are you?
I'm very fair.
But be honest, are they a problem?
Well, I think they're a good side. I think they're a decent...
It hurts, bro. It hurts. He cannot give them the credit. He cannot say they are a good side. At least admit they are a good side. They are a good side.
Squad. and they've improved it.
Decent, just decent.
They won nothing last season.
No, I know they didn't.
So, like,
But this has nothing to do with the question.
You're right.
you're sat here like they've done the double, and they're going into this season on fire.
No, like,
they're the third favourites for me in the Premier League.
Well, they're not. The bookies will tell you they're the
It's crazy saying that they're third favourites. It's absolutely nuts.
favourites.
But that's
just
absolute
telling you.
garbage.
Well, don't blame
How
that.
can they be favourites? How? Please
Jay.
tell me how Arsenal can be favourites.
Arsenal are favourites for not just the Premier League, but for the Champions League as well. Why?
That's outrageous.
But to say they are one of the favourites is not crazy.
Outrageous. To make them favourites for the Premier League and the Champions League, that makes them they're favourites to do the double. Arsenal. I mean, how can that make sense? They've not won the Premier League since 2004, and they've never won the Champions League. Do not tell me they're favourites for the Champions League. They're a good side.
Right, guys, how you doing? You're both legends, by the way.
Thanks, mate.
And no, you both are. I've got to agree with Cundy. It's Jay. You're totally right. And you're going to probably think that I'm overstepping the mark, but I haven't been this excited as a gooner since 2006 when we was robbed in Paris, right? But I think that we are getting very close to being the best team in Europe. That might be an overstatement.
Well, yeah, it is.
But I think we are
You've never won in Europe.
Very close.
You've never won the Champions League.
I know we haven't won the Champions League. We should have won it in 2006 if our keeper weren't sent off. I know we didn't, but then neither did you.
We won the Europa League last
Shall I sit this conversation out, then you two can row about like two...
No, I get it. You're excited. You got a decent squad. I didn't think you were great tonight. You got the job done.
No, I didn't say we was great tonight. But
what makes you think that you're going to be the best team in Europe?
Because we've got everything in place. Arteta's been there. I've been pro Arteta since he came in, and the team and the team.
So you lot are going to be unbearable, right? Honestly, listen. Look, I'm bigging you up here, right, Gabby? Right, and I think, listen, you're a good side. You're a really good team, and then you come on saying you could be the best team in Europe. I mean, what are you going to be like if you win the Premier League or the Champions League? What are you going to be like?
It was a good trophy.
Do you know what?
Look, it was a good trophy last season, Rob. You beat Real Madrid.
But do you know what, right? They are a good...
It's a great trophy.
But the best team... You've gone there, Gabby. Do you know how ridiculous you sound?
I'll be dancing.
No, but do you know how ridiculous you sound by saying we're on the way to being the best team in Europe? Do you know how ridiculous that sounds?
No, I think we are. I think we're on our way. I think we've got everything there in place.
No, but there's no humility. You've not won the Premier League since 2004. You've never won. You haven't won. Was it the Cup Winners' Cup back in 90?
Until you win something, can you?
No, but you can't say you're the best team in Europe. That's the whole point.
I didn't say we was the best team in Europe.
You're saying you're on your way. You're on your way.
We're on our way, yes. We've got the building blocks. Everything's there.
That's ridiculous. Why don't you just say, look, we're in a good position to go and win the Premier League? But you can't. Now you want to go beyond the Premier League.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, what are dreams made for?
No, but you're talking at the back of your head.
No.
Yeah, but you are, matey. Come on. Come on.
I know it's just this.
On the way to be the best.
No, listen.
But you're a good. I told you. Listen, you're a good side, and I think you'll win the Premier League this season. You got as good. But then come on and say the best team in Europe. I mean,
let's go to Gabby, who's an Arsenal fan. Gabby.
All right, Jay. Hang on. J and J. I'll pull over. I'm on the old Forest bike.
You're on the bike.
Listen, you two, right? Have it right. Speak to someone that's been to the game tonight, gents. I'm thinking, is this going to be a clickbait show to talk sport again tonight with you two? Which you absolutely, especially you, Jay, Mr. O'Hara. But I'm going to say this. Little Ted Hayford tonight, 13 years old, went to his first ever Arsenal game.
Yeah.
And it might have been tedious and hard to watch, but for him, he's had the night of his life. Yeah. And for me, I'm looking at a lineup thinking, Arteta's got two lineups now. He's got a European lineup, which will grind out results, and then he's got a lineup for the Premiership, because that's how he's geared up. And the long and short of it is, it wasn't fantastic tonight, very gritty, but that's another clean sheet and that's another win. And we didn't go to Norway. Cundy, mate, we've had 90 years of nothing to Chelsea. As I said to one of my friends born in 2001, Chelsea, he's never seen bad times with Chelsea. So at the moment, he's crying. He's crying because he's seeing how bad Chelsea are.
World champions, though.
Yeah, but Jay, let's be honest.
No, but I know, but it always softens the blow.
There's no history for 90 years. Yeah. There's no history for 90 years. And now you've got history. And Mr. O'Hara, we know there's definitely no history of you lot, mate. Wow. Come on.
Plenty of history, mate.
And the thing is, right...
We won a trophy last season.
You know what, right? Here's the funny thing, right? Back in 1970, we've got more history...
Oh, no one cares about your
in
Chelsea
Europe
history,
than Arsenal have ever had. 1970!
Was that when you were still playing? When
he was on the bench.
1970. The problem is, right, so here's what Gooners are like, right? You give them a little bit of praise, they start getting all cocky, right?
Yeah.
Their history in Europe is nothing short of a disgrace. It is.
Yeah, I know.
They won one cup, Winners' Cup, right? Someone's going to throw into Toto at me, or there's not, or whatever it might be. Their history in Europe, mate, it's shameful, actually. It's shameful. You won... Your history in Europe
is good.
In the last 40 years is better than theirs has ever been. It's in their higher existence.
Yeah. No.
And then they come on giving it, we on our way to be the best team in Europe. I mean, you can't, honestly, I might want to retract that. You give Arsenal a little bit of credit and you get absolute numbskulls coming on like that. You do, though, don't you? They're a good team, I've said to you. But then you got, what was his name, Gabby?
Yeah.
Gobby Gabby phoning up.
Gobby Gabby. Let's go to Wayne. Market Wayne, he's Arsenal fan. All right, Market Wayne.
All right, Wayney.
Hello, boys. You all right?
All right, matey. How are you?
Yeah.
See the game?
Good. No, I'm at work, so.
All right.
I was phoning just on your comment, Jamie.
Go on.
You were saying about Liverpool being favourites because they're top of the league, but this weekend, if Cundy's mob take anything off Liverpool and we win, we'll go into the international break top of the league.
Right. Does that make you favourites?
So no, but you're saying Liverpool are favourites because they're top of the league.
Champions.
Yeah, but it doesn't make them favourites.
Well, it does in my mind. I mean,
if you look at the form.
What form?
Arsenal are
what
playing
form? I'm looking at the form. Liverpool are the top of the league. Liverpool are the champions, and Liverpool spent 500 million on the best front four probably you're going to find.
They're not.
And whose transfers are gelling more at the moment?
All right. Well, Liverpool top
until this weekend.
But that's this weekend. At this moment in time, you're not the favourites. You can't be the favourites. You ain't won the Premier League since 2004.
The bookies. I
don't care what the bookies say. You beat the bookies, didn't you? You know.
Just telling you.
You're sitting there saying that we're not the favourites. It's not us that are saying we're favourites.
But you're phoning me up saying you are the favourites.
I'm not saying that. I'm asking you if you'll say the same next week if we're top of the league.
No, I don't think you're favourites.
Like you're saying with Liverpool.
I don't think you're favourites. If you win it, then you've won it and you deserve it. And then next season, I'll probably go into it and say Arsenal are the favourites because you've won the Premier League. How can you be the favourites to win the Premier League when you ain't won it since 2004 and you're not the champions?
It doesn't matter when we last won it. You're looking at form this season.
I'm looking at the form. Who are top?
We're playing better football than Liverpool.
Who's top?
By one lucky free kick.
Who's top?
Lucky free kick.
Who's top?
Well, that's what I'm saying, Jamie. Will you say that
Who's
Arsenal
top?
Are favourites? Liverpool by 2 points, but they won't be after this weekend.
Okay, right now, Liverpool are the favourites. They've won. They're top of the league, and they won the Premier League last season. What?
Will you say the same next weekend if Arsenal are top of the league?
No, I won't.
You can't do it, can you?
No, I won't do it.
There you go, Cundy. There you go.
No, Wayne, don't listen to Cundy. I'm telling you straight, mate. Arsenal can't be the favourites until you've won the Premier League.
TalkSport bet 6-5 Arsenal favourites.
I don't care.
TalkSport bet.
I do not give a monkey.
TalkSport bet.
What the favourites?
Don't pop at me. Right?
I don't care.
Don't start raising your voice at me.
Wait.
TalkSport bet 6-5.
Arsenal need to win the Premier League to become the favourites. You can't be favourites if you ain't won it. You ain't won it since 2004, so you can't be favourites. Liverpool have won it.
Bet,
They've got the T-shirt. They wore it last season. They deserved it. They won it.
Talksport bet.
So they're the favourites. When Man City win the Premier League next season, I'll say Man City are the favourites. Because they're the winners.
Talksport bet.
Honestly,
no, I'm just telling you that. Jay, Talksport bet 6-5.
Am I talking garbage?
Well, you don't have to have won it to be a favourite.
No, you do.
You don't.
No, you do.
Liverpool didn't win it, right? For how many years? Liverpool didn't win it for since 19 whatever it was.
Yeah.
Right? They went and won it. They went and won the Premier League for the first time in like a generation, right? There would have been a point where they were favourites in that title race, and they went and won it.
Mm.
Well, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. You see what I'm talking about? Do you see what I'm talking about? Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Then you ask yourself, what is it that Arsenal Football Club has done so wrongly? Or what is it that makes Arsenal Football Club get into their skin this deep? You know, to this point. Because there is a very thin line between professional punditry and immaturity. So when you watch things like this, it shocks you. It shocks you, particularly if it comes from the people that you hold in high esteem. People that are supposed to understand the game of football more than you do. It doesn't matter the kind of allegiance you owe to whichever team you support, or the depth of your sincere love story with the club of your choice. It's always good, at least on a professional level, to play a fair balance. It doesn't happen. Anyhow, for some of us, we just want to tell them, guys, we still love you, despite whatever nonsense you're spewing. We still love you. Arsenal Football Club will continue to do what they're doing on the pitch and not on TV screens and YouTube channels. We love you guys. We love you guys. Whether you like it or not, Arsenal Football Club is here to go places, and they will go places. Yes, they may not have won most of the championships or most of the trophies that are there, but the time is now. The time has arrived. And surely nobody will stop a process that the time has arrived. Well, guys, I don't know what you think. Let us know. Let's share your opinion. Let's share your opinion. Please, if you're listening to us for the first time, please subscribe. You don't lose anything by subscribing. It encourages us to keep working harder. You know, but until then, may the God of Arsenal Football Club be with you wherever you are. God bless you guys.